How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. Back with a little bit of unboxing, courtesy of Carson yet again. If you don't know who Carson is and you watch my channel, then you don't watch my channel. That's pretty much how it works. This is a late unboxing for me. 10:20 on a Monday. That is late. I worked my ass off today. I've been working my ass off for like 30 years. But today was extra special. I worked my day job and went crazy and did a bunch of extra stuff today and probably went a little bit too hard. I don't know why. And came home and, with the little Micah bean and doing family stuff and all that kind of stuff, I'm exhausted. So I was going to take the night off, and I was actually going to hang out with the Beanie Boy for a good portion of the night, but I was sitting there. He was hanging out. I was watching Armageddon. I know that movie sucks, but I have a sweet spot for it. And hanging out. Mom was like, I really want to hang out with him. Can I hang out with him? So she stole him from me. In a good way, not in a negative way. She wanted to hang out with him. And I was like, okay. And I sat there and I was like, what do I do? Do I play some video games? I'm like, oh, I got a box from Carson. Let's open it. Here we go. So yeah, I'm tired. What do we got? So we'll see what's going on here. I hope there's homebrew in here. I love Carson homebrew, but if you didn't send me homebrew, that's fine. It's okay, but I love homebrew. There's no homebrew Wednesday right now. I'm totally out of homebrew, so would be very appreciative. But let's see. Stab it. There you go. I stabbed it. And it broke. God, I hope nothing broke. That was it is a sketchy box. See, Carson. See, I'm at Carson hours right now. Apparently, this is when he's up. He's like, that was a sketchy box. Knew that going in. Sometimes you got to play it loose and fast, brother. You can't play by the rules all the time. Sometimes you got to just throw caution in the wind and let go. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those barrel-aged Rev beer males. Is that how it's going to be? Is that how it's going to be? Okay, let me read this one because it has a note. So I don't know if this is... see, sometimes Carson has, like, the notes. Like, there's a note, and then there's an extra note. Like, there's multiple notes. There's, like, hey, this is what I have in the box. And then there's, like, hey, I did this with homebrew. So... let's see. First off, sorry for an annoyingly large box for only 4 beers. That's okay. It's what I had. Cool beers for me. Cool beers for me, 2 reasons. For Rev, Blanton's was the bourbon that got me into whiskey. For SS, Truth Juice was their first beer I had from them, and their first beer in general. Cool to have smaller brother to it now. Okay, yeah. Both are Citra, Sigo, Simcoe, Cryo, and Equinox. For my money, Half Truth is one of their best offerings. Have fun, Carson. So I read that poopily. So this first bottle is Rev. It's part of their Down the Rabbit Hole series. I know every time I said that, Carson kind of winces because they're like, it's not a series. And it's an Imperial Stout, 7 months in Blanton barrels. Blanton barrels, for those that don't know, I'm not a big whiskey person outside of Scotch. Blanton's kind of a big deal. So there you go. I just never been a big bourbon guy, American whiskey guy. I've always just been Scotch. I can get down with it. I like it, enjoy it, and have fun with it. But it's like, if I had my choice, it's going to be Scotch, Speyside Scotch, to be specific. This is barrel age number 66. So this is 65. So we're following suit here. It's Imperial Stout, 7 months in Blanton barrels. Then on coffee, cinnamon, coconut. I'll tell you what. I guarantee my camera won't fuck up with that one because I think Carson's test betting me on a bunch of adjuncts. That's his like slow con. It's because it's a con to send me fucking crazy good beers and have me drink them. But it seems like he's like slow playing me. He's like, I'll send him this beer with a bunch of adjuncts. I'll send him, but not like crazy adjuncts like coffee. And I'd be like, Yeah, let's see what he thinks about these. And he's like slow playing me just to get like information off me. He wants to use them in his own beer. And he trusts me. This is the craziest part. What's in the back? It's not good. That's not good. I told you I'm tired. Southern Swells. Truth Juice. What did he say about Truth Juice? Truth Juice was the first beer I had from them. Oh, that's really fucking cool, dude. And from them, and one of their first beers in general. That's very cool. I haven't had this yet. Man, you got to get me in charge or in sync with Southern Souls in their art design. I will start doing their labels for free. So and honestly, listen, I am a non-classically trained graphic designer. And by that, I mean, I do graphic design. My day job is essentially graphic design. But I never went to school for it. And you're like, okay, well, you're an amateur. I do it for a fucking company that's worth like $1 billion. Like, not $1 billion, but we do in like probably, I don't know, a couple, 10, 15 million. And I am their sole and literal graphic designer. And so I've been through the ins and outs of graphic design. Like, I understand why people make mistakes they've done because that's what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I've lived through those mistakes. So, I've always kind of talked about how, like, their lettering, you're not going to be able to read this. Even if it was really well done, you might not be able to read that. But if it was really well done, you might. So they were putting white, doing certain lettering. Now they're putting stroke around the outside of their lettering to try to make it stand out more because that way you can read it, but it's still not working because it's not a matter of putting stroke around the font. It's a matter of picking the correct font, doing it in vector, which they're not. They're doing in non-vector graphics. So it just comes out poopy. Anyway, I'm not going to complain about that. Anyway, Truth Juice, Double India Pale Ale. Let's see. They usually have a little thing about like how the beer is made or what's in it. Oh, they don't. Double India Pale Ale. That's it. This was canned like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Ooh, we have Logan up in this piece saying, yes, Truth Juice is still great, but I killed my Half Truth 4-pack already. I had that moment of, damn, I should have bought more. What's going on, Logan? Logan's posting all the pics he took at the Jaguars from the draft. And for those that don't know, Logan is like the photographer for the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. He's like taking pictures of like fucking like all their first round draft picks and like not like shitty team photos, but like hanging out in a plane and hanging out in the headquarters, that kind of shit. So I am jealous of you, brother. Carson saying Truth Juice was an OG beer for them. It's a huge favorite. Don't release it too often. Also, Rev finally got a can line, so I might see some hazy cans too, or even a canned stouts. Dude, if Rev, whatever, starts doing these little 8-ounce cans of stouts, then they're gonna win. They're gonna win my heart. They're gonna win my heart. Anyway, yo, what's up, Logan? You know how I feel about Half Truth. Whiskey is my truth juice, hillbilly. That's kind of yeah. It was great, Carson. He's talking. No, they're having their own little conversation. Anyway, so pumped for that. And there should be one. You said 4 beers. You told me 4 beers, brother. I am not going to fish. I'm not going to fish through there because I was like, it feels like there's more to it. Yeah, because you put a huge piece of foam in there to make the box smaller. Instead of actually making the box smaller, you put a huge piece of foam to make. Oh, see? Well, they're talking about. Half Truth, son. I think we have a side-by-side coming on. Truth Juice and Half Truth. So, did they break down the ABV on these? So, Truth Juice is 8. Half truth is 6.3. So it is not truth juice. It is false juice, because if it was half truth, it would be half. I'm going to throw it outside. I'm not even going to drink it now. It's hot garbage. I don't want it in my fucking life. You have steered me wrong. That's it. Off Southern Swells. Bastards. No, I'll do those side by side. That'll be fun. Logan's like, got to get some Dolphins picture for you this year. Waddle is going to be fun. The team's going to be fun. All I want, you don't have to take any Dolphins pictures for me. If the Dolphins and Jaguars play, this is all I want. I'll fly down there and I'll be your assistant for the day, so I can carry your gear around. I'll just be like, oh, I'll carry. I'm the assistant guy. I'll carry your gear around, and that way I can just be on the field and make out with Tua or something. Who would I make out with on the Dolphins? He's my favorite player on the Dolphins. I don't know. Oh, who's my favorite Dolphin player right now? You know, you can make a case for what's his name, Van Ginkel, just because his name's Van Ginkel. Xavier Howard's up there. Actually, you know what? In a weird kind of way, my favorite Dolphins player right now might be fucking Devontae Parker. Only because he's been through so much and so much bullshit, and he had just such, he's been getting better and better and better. You know what I mean? And now, and he signed a new contract, and he's like all in, and like stuff like that. He might be my favorite player right now. Actually, you know what? My favorite Dolphin player is actually Brian Flores, the coach. I know he's not a player, but he looks like he could play. But yeah, we'll do that. Jacob chiming in saying, awesome channel. Thank you very much, brother. Logan says, Citra, Simcoe, and Equinox powder are the hops on both of those. I would assume there's different doses. We could make that happen. Bring some Fox Farm or no, I would love that. I'd fucking come down. I'll carry your bags all day. I'll be your caddy. I'll bring Fox Farm. I don't even fucking get Fox Farm. I'll drive up there before I come down, and then we'll hang. And it says, came for a beer unboxing, stayed for what football player would Matt kiss on the mouth? Oh, there's so many. Dan Marino. Who would I kick in the balls, though? That's a better conversation. Who would I kick in the balls? As hard as I possibly could. Not like just like, how do you kick you in the balls? Like, I mean, like, tee it up. Tom Brady, obviously. I mean, that's a given. There's a bunch of them, man. Oh, I would love to kick so many players in the balls. That list is way longer, but in a pleasurable way, not in like me, like just like I want to hurt people. Like these people deserve to be kicked in the balls. That's it. There might be one or two people I want to kick in the balls and kiss in the mouth. So I'm not quite sure where we're going right now. The only thing I'm certain of is that I'm tired and exhausted. So when I start talking about kissing and kicking NFL players in the balls, I should probably cut this short because I don't want to say something stupid. And by stupid, I mean offensive, because I've already said all the stupid stuff in the world. Dude, Carson, I'm disappointed no homebrew. I'm going to tell you that. But this is awesome because I think I have two side-by-sides right now. And my fucking liver hates you. For all of it. Like, this has got to be done side by side. It's the law. 'Tis the law. So there you go. Taylor Lewan. Dude, there's so many players I'd like. Wait, do you mean kiss or kicking the balls? I think he means kicking the balls, by the way. Man, there's so many. All the Patriots, almost all of them. Julian Edelman, I'd like to curb him rather than kick him in the balls, but it is what it is. Oh my God, who else do I want to fucking, I'm so like, my brain can't compute the amount of people I want to kick, not kiss. Anyway, kicking, not kiss. I don't think about side by side when I send. I know you didn't, brother, but it has to be done. It's called science. So there you go. Look at my shit shaking around. Something happened to my camera, wiggling everything around, and the fucking monitor's gonna fall off. Anyway, I'm leaving. I gotta go. It's 10:30. It's past Papa's bedtime. My beard's disheveled. I'm wearing a shirt I wore the other day. I was like, I don't want to go in and disturb the baby and mommy. I'm like, I'll pick the shirt up off the fucking floor and just use this. Really? Is that as angry as you're gonna get? Tell everyone to step on Legos. Yeah. So there you go. Awesome box of liver crushing side by side. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Hopefully you go check out Carson on the Instagrams. Scotch for everyone, homebrew for everyone. Just put a period instead of spaces in between all those words. Go check out Logan on Instagram too. Logan Bowles. I mean, it's the same thing. He's a photographer. Like, I'm like legitimately, you go to his Instagram right now and you see him hanging out with Trevor Lawrence, and those are the photos that motherfucker took. Straight up. The dude watches me. It's like I watch him. You know, it is what it is. It's great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Hopefully you see me drinking all these motherfuckers. We'll see you next time.